Hello, today it's time for another knife video, but this time it's not a review, but I wanted to share my selection process. Well, I'll explain. Namely, it's my cousin's birthday and he said that I should give him a knife as a present because in my family I'm the knife guy. Okay, so I know more about knives than him, at least. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I know something. And okay, I said challenge accepted. So, but he didn't specify anything. He just said he wanted to have a fixed blade. So I have to go with some assumptions, and the good thing is that we share some common hobbies like hiking, camping and fishing. And yeah, so I had to go from there. So I decided to go with some good all-rounder fixed blade knife. I present here some of my fixed blades, and then I kicked out one by one and to come to a conclusion. So here, this is the Ka-Bar BK16, great little knife, not too expensive, but I thought, yeah, this is more like a survival knife. My cousin is not so much into survival, and also the blade's made of carbon steel, and I'm not so sure if he's aware about the process, how to maintain the knife, especially with the coating, and to keep it rust proof. So this one is the first to go. And then the Enzo Trapper, or any bushcraft knife for that matter, I eliminated these kinds of knives as well, because bushcraft knives are very specific knives, and as far as I know, he's not into bushcraft, and yeah, especially due to the specific grind, namely the Scandi grind. It's very specific, and I want to give him more of an all-rounder, so this one had to go as well. And here we have the Bark River Bravo 1 LT, which stands for any Bark River knives out of the Bravo series. Good all-rounder knives, a bit expensive, a bit more than I wanted to spend. That's the first thing. And secondly, come, most of them at least, in a convex grind, and I wanted to make sure my cousin be able to maintain the knife, and yeah, I'm not quite sure if he's capable or if he knows how to sharpen or maintain a convex grind. So I don't know, I left that behind as well. Then the Feldknieven F1, again convex grind, so this is the first minus. And the second, I really like this really old knife. Back then when I bought it, it wasn't even too expensive, but nowadays it's, I think, at least quite expensive for what you get, and it doesn't look great. It looks kind of cheap, at least by today's standards. And for a present I want to give it something that looks a little bit better. Here we have the Manley Patriot, really great value for money, but again, the biggest downside here, a lot of plastic, and yeah, it doesn't really look amazing, I would say. It's functionally it's really great, especially in the CPM 154 version, but yeah, it looks kind of cheap, even the wood handled version, so I left that behind as well. Then finally, Bradford Guardian 3, as you may know, it's one of my favorite, or my favorite knife, a fixed blade knife of all time. Really great. A little bit on the smaller side for an all-rounder, so but I could have chosen the bigger version like the Guardian 4, and I almost did it, but I was a bit too late, and I have to order them from the US, and I live in Europe, so it wouldn't have arrived on time. So this was unfortunately the main reason why I didn't choose the Guardian 4, otherwise it would be a great choice. And here lastly, one of my more recent purchases is the Line Steel M1, really great little knife, good all-rounder, but again a little bit on the smaller size. But then I decided, why not choose its big brother, and that's what I did. And this is what I came up with as a present, the Lion Steel M4. First of all, well, you have to admit, for a present, looks play an important role, and I think this one looks really great. Typical Italian design, Moletta design, looks great. Leather sheath, really thick, double-stitched Italian leather. Secure button snap. That's maybe the only downside. It's not for a quick draw, and you have to pay attention not to cut into the leather strap. But I assume my cousin, it's not like, for example, here for bushcraft knife, which you frequently pull out and put back again. So here, when he walks, he will make a pause and then draw the knife, so no problem. And here's the knife itself. Coke bottle shaped, similar handle style as the Bravo series, so great ergonomics. Good size, not too big, not too small. The handles fit even for my big hands, and he has similar sized handles as mine, so should fit him really great. Crown spine, which is ergonomically great, not the greatest for sparking a ferro rod. I know it still works, but it's not ideal. But I think he's not into survival or bushcraft, so it doesn't matter to him. Blade steel M390. This I thought would be a great, I don't know how to say it, a functional upgrade to the knives that he normally uses, like the surgical steels or 420s, 420J. This is a significant upgrade in terms of edge retention. So yeah, maybe I'm a bit boring. I don't want to be like a steel snob, but let's say for a survival knife, it's, of course, carbon steel or tool steel would be better. But again, I assume at least he won't abuse the knife anyway, so it doesn't need to be extremely tough, but good edge retention and good stainlessness are important, and this is what you get with M390, really great all-rounder steel. And the fit and finish is also great. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching.